Hi there, Gordon, Fat Old Climber, and latest update on my Mounjaro diaries. Just a bit of background in case this is the first video you've come across. I'm Fat Old Climber. This channel is predominantly about my climbing journey, but also because I'm very overweight, part of that journey is losing weight. So on this channel you'll find climbing related content, fitness, exercise, and also some weight loss stuff. There are some tech related videos lurking around there too, but I don't send them out. So 6 weeks ago I gave up trying to lose weight in the traditional methods and started taking this Mounjaro, a GLP-1 appetite suppressant injection, typically called for some reason the celebrity weight loss drug. I don't know how true that is. I suspect it's not true. Recent news suggests that in the UK, Mounjaro has received accreditation to be used for weight loss with people who are obese and have other pressing conditions. That doesn't really help me because they're implementing it over the next 10 years. So I decided 6 weeks ago to take the plunge, and it's been a journey. So in this video, I wanted to update you on my first week on 5 milligrams. I'll talk to you about any side effects I've experienced, whether it's had any other impact on me, how my weight loss has been this week, how my eating has been this week, and give you some totals on what I've achieved in the last 6 weeks. Worth it. So a week ago today, I took my first 5 milligram injection. So these pens are designed to administer 4 doses, and there's been a lot of stuff out there about people managing to get a 5th dose. I took that option, and this video here will take you through the ins and outs of that process. It's not for everyone. Some people recommend it, some people don't. I decided it was worth trying. So my first upped dose to 5 milligrams was actually my 6th week instead of my 5th week. So how has it been? If I'm honest, I don't really think I've noticed any difference. What I've been finding on the day I take my injection, I tend to get a dry mouth. I've got a dry mouth just now, actually, hold on. And I don't tend to have a dry mouth, so I'm assuming that's a side effect. Haven't experienced any nausea, haven't experienced any of the side effects that are listed or mentioned. I'm surprised that I'm now at the dose up from the starter dose and still not feeling anything. Maybe I'm just lucky. The one thing I have experienced, and I don't know if this is a side effect, is I've been pretty constipated, not to put too fine a point on it. That's not a normal state of affairs for me, and it's been relatively consistent throughout the week. I don't know if that's a side effect. I don't recall it being listed as any of the side effects. If you're taking Mounjaro or any of the appetite suppressant drugs, have you experienced that as a side effect? Let me know in the comments. But that's really all. Eating wise, it's been just the same as the other weeks. I've managed to resist eating. I say resist because it's not like resisting. I haven't really had eating on my mind. I explained in one of my other videos, I climb 3 times a week, more often than not 3 times a week. And I've been getting to the stage where I've been going climbing and thinking I'm going to need energy. I'm not hungry, but I should eat. So the one thing that I've been a bit concerned about is whether I'm actually eating enough. I haven't really been tracking calories in. Maybe I need to start doing that, because I do know that whilst I might not be hungry, my body does need energy. It does need nutrients. So I do need to make sure and get enough. Again, in the comments, has anyone got any experience of eating too little and the impact that might have had on weight loss? Let me know. I have experienced some dizziness while climbing. That's not totally unusual for me, depending on how hard I'm working. And I do suspect it's a combination of hydration and maybe not getting enough nutrients. What I've done for the last few sessions is I've got a packet of Dextrosol in my bag that I can take as an emergency, and I've been putting some electrolyte tablets in my water. We'll see how that goes. there won't be a massive amount of climbing happening in this coming week because it's Christmas week. Merry Christmas, everybody. So the results. This week, with the exception of the week I didn't lose any weight because I was off on the randan drinking and eating too much, is the week I've lost the least. I only lost, let me check, I only lost 2 pounds, 2.4 pounds if we want to be picky about it. I don't think my scales are that accurate. But that's still loss, and I'm pleased that there has been loss. I'm not concerned that it's only 2 pounds. It may be connected to having been constipated for a week. Who knows? I'll keep my eye on that. But that brings my total loss in my first 6 weeks of taking Mounjaro to 26 pounds. That's just under 2 stone, which is nearly 9% of my body weight from the start. Also, just over 5 inches off my waistline. That's 13 centimetres. So I'm feeling it. My trousers aren't as tight, my shirt isn't as tight. I'm actually managing to get in clothes that I haven't been in for a while. Long way to go because I'm still very, very heavy. But 6 weeks in, I'm pleased with the result. If you're taking any of the appetite suppressant drugs, Mounjaro or Wegovy or Ozempic, then let me know how you're getting on. If you're interested in this content or any of my climbing content, then don't forget to smash that like button and press subscribe to find out when I release another video. So I'm looking forward to finishing off the year with a downward trend in my weight, and looking forward to what the new year brings, both in terms of weight loss and the impact that weight loss will have on my climbing and general fitness. It's an exciting time. I'm planning to start the new year with a question and answer. So if you have any questions about the whole process, if you have any questions about Mounjaro, if you have anything to add that you want me to talk about, then let me know. And if I get enough questions or comments, I'll do a video specifically answering those questions, maybe as the next video. So that's it. So that's the 6 week update, or the first week on 5 milligrams. Exciting, still working, still feeling good. Still not regretting the decision to go ahead and start taking it. Thanks for watching. Have a great Christmas and a good new year. And I'll see you probably in the new year for an update on Mounjaro, maybe between now and then for some other climbing related stuff. Thanks for watching.